Worse are the persistent rumours that she's not a mum and never has been. Just when the difficult Duchess wanted all the talk of her fake baby bumps to fade away, along came a so-called friend to turbocharge the conspiracy theories. Now the trolls have gone into overdrive with their firm belief that non-mother Meg was never pregnant, and the childless Sussexes continue to subject the world to an extraordinary hoax.
What happens when whispers about Meghan Markle's motherhood refuse to die? And then a woman steps forward claiming she's the real mother of the Sussex children? The rumor mill has never been louder. Just as Meghan hoped the chatter about fake bumps would fade, an alleged surrogate has come out swinging with jaw-dropping claims. And the internet? It's in meltdown. According to this mystery woman, identified only as DL, she wasn't just a surrogate. She says she is the biological
lap, because what we're gonna go into today is gonna be a wild ride, and I'm gonna leave it all up to you to decide what is what. Have we found the real father of Lily and Archie, or the real mother? What is going on? Because the documentation and the laws that I'm gonna show you pertaining those two children, it raises even more questions than provide answers. And on top of that, it seems that the surrogate for Lily has been located in Colorado.
Mother of Archie and Lilibet. Let that sink in. If even part of her story holds weight, it wouldn't just throw Meghan and Harry's family narrative into chaos. It could ignite a constitutional crisis. Because at the center of it all lies the royal line of succession itself. No public confirmation as of now. DL alleges she carried and delivered both children, and that her role was deliberately erased. She insists she was promised privacy and money, but instead she was written out of history. Now she claims to hold receipts, hospital documents, financial records, even non-disclosure agreements allegedly tied to the Sussex births. If those records are real, the impact would be seismic. Archie and Lilibet's very places in the line of succession could be thrown into question. And that's not just a family scandal. That's a monarchy-level crisis. Do you believe DL's story is a desperate grab for attention? Or the start of a reckoning that could shake the crown? No public confirmation as of now. For years, critics obsessed over Meghan's oddly shifting bumps, viral clips where her stomach seemed to fold or move unnaturally. Dismissed at the time as wild conspiracy theories, those same clips are now being replayed, re-examined, and reframed under DL's allegations. What once looked like baseless gossip suddenly has fresh fire, and the silence from the Sussex camp? Deafening, no denial, no comment. And as history has proven, silence from royals almost always fuels speculation. Then comes the darker twist. If Harry knew about this alleged surrogacy arrangement, and still helped present a carefully staged story, insiders warn he may no longer be seen as the naive husband caught in Meghan's whirlwind, but as a co-architect of deception. From the secretive birth announcement to the missing Lindo Wing photo op, those moments now carry a very different shadow. Would you call Harry a victim in this story? Or a willing accomplice in shaping it? No public confirmation as of now. And then there's the paperwork bombshell. Archie's birth certificate was mysteriously altered. Meghan's full legal name scrubbed, replaced only with Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex. At the time, it was brushed off as royal tradition. Now critics ask, was it actually a deliberate move to protect a hidden surrogate? Harry and Meghan never explained the edit, and their lawyers fought hard to silence any questions. With DL stepping out of the shadows, that silence looks less like privacy and more like concealment. Experts warn the consequences could be unprecedented. If the children's births were misrepresented and a surrogate concealed, Archie and Lilibet's titles could be legally contested. Succession relies on lineage, transparency, and trust. If those pillars collapse, the monarchy faces a legitimacy crisis unlike any in its modern history. And behind palace walls and California gates, sources whisper the tension is unbearable. Harry is said to be unraveling, volatile, guilty, paranoid. Meghan has gone dark. No posts, no appearances, no statements. For someone once addicted to the spotlight, her silence speaks volumes. What would you have done in Meghan's place? Issue a fierce denial or retreat into silence? Meanwhile, insiders claim allies are already distancing themselves, wary of a scandal too toxic to touch. Even legal experts are warning, if DL's evidence holds, this is more than tabloid fodder. It's a crisis of trust, transparency, and monarchy itself. Because if the Sussexes gambled everything on secrecy and DL proves her case, history may remember them not as royal rebels, but as the couple who bet it all and lost. Do you side with Meghan's silence as smart damage control, or do you think it proves the conspiracy right? Important. This video discusses public speculation and commentary. These claims are unverified unless otherwise noted.